Always a good day at Know the Cause when my dear friend of 32, 33 years, Larry North. Now, folks, you may not remember 25 years ago, but it was called the Great North American Slim Down, a bus. This infomercial took off. Larry North was the most popular person on radio, on television back 25 years ago, and I was one of the people who thought, that's my guru. Then I met you at some time, filled in for you on the radio show, and I was shaking. Yes. You pull it off easily, I was shaking. But we've maintained a good friendship through the years. It was Larry's brother, Alan, who developed a product that is just selling so well because there's a need for it, called KetoMed. Larry, what is it about this product that it's flying off the shelf?
Well, it's his attention to detail, it's his passion for quality, and the ingredients that have been put into this product are really amazing. And what's even more amazing is the fact that he was able to do it in the first place. Because when he brought it to my attention, I said, it's a great idea, but I don't think it's capable of being manufactured. Me and my firm actually own a supplement manufacturing company. And so the complexity of what he was wanting to create, I knew that we couldn't do it. In fact, he was turned down by many manufacturers and then he finally finds a manufacturer that's willing to take a shot at it, and it had to go to so many different formulations just to get it right, but they finally did get it right. But let me explain one thing, because labelings could be very deceptive, and things could say keto on it that are nowhere near keto. Plus the fact, let me ask you a question, Doug. If you were to buy a car based on a label, the label would say 4 tires, a steering wheel, an engine, a carburetor, review mirrors, and that's what it would say on a Ferrari, and that's what it would say on a Hyundai. Nothing wrong with either car, but the label, it doesn't always tell the real story. So when you look at Alan's label, understand that it's the highest quality of ingredients. Let me give you another example. MCT oils. I've known about MCT oils. I had guests on my show 30 years ago that talked about the value of MCT oils and how your body doesn't metabolize them the same way as normal fats, and they're very good for you. But there's 4 different grades of MCT oil. The lowest grade is not that great for you, and you don't digest it very well. The highest grade is really good for you, but it's very expensive. Guess what? Alan uses the highest grade. Also, protein. Not all proteins are created equal. You can't tell me that grass-fed beef is the same value of protein as sliced deli meat. It's a big difference between the two, but what does Alan use? Not just grass-fed. The protein that he uses is only manufactured by 2 manufacturing plants on the globe, but that's how he does this product. That's what makes it so unique.
And as a testimony to what he's done here, people are putting a scoop of this in their coffee. People are missing a meal, skipping a meal, lunch. You know, always talk to your doctor about this. Some are skipping lunch and dinner, putting a scoop of that. And Larry, show people how easy this is to make.
Well, I can do 2 things. I can show you how easy it is to make and how easy it is to do the program. So you don't need a blender. You can just take your powder, you could travel with it, you could bring it to work, you could keep it under your desk, and all you do is you shake it. You don't have to shake it for a long time, maybe 20, 30 seconds, and it is completely liquefied. And it tastes like dessert. And it's one flavor, and it only needs to be one flavor, and it's vanilla. And here's how I would suggest. In the morning, or whenever you feel like you are hungry, have your first meal, which is a KetoMed drink. Then it's simple. Add a healthy meal later in the day.
Salad.
A good meal that you view that fits in with your program, regardless of what it is. And then later, if you are hungry, add another healthy meal, or add what I call a dessert meal, because it tastes like dessert. And then you're done. That's it. That's how simple it is.
And you talk about the program. I remember when he was formulating this, and cost wasn't his objective. It was quality that was his objective. It fits into the Kaufman One lifestyle.
You know, go out to a steak dinner and the same price of it is what you can get a month's supply of this. Go to a convenience store, get a water, and it's going to cost more than 1 meal of KetoMed.
Do you remember when he sat down with Hal, his best friend from a little boy, and said, Hal, help me with this company?
Oh, well, listen, every great story no one did it by themselves.
Right.
They had help. And let me tell you, your influence of your passion to quality and nutrition helped. I think growing up with me, being a fitness guy helped, and certainly all the other influences made a big deal, and Alan wanted to create a product that would change lives.
We've got Hal here in the studio. So when we get back from this short break, you'll meet not only Larry again, but Hal. Don't go away. And poof, through the magic of television, we now have two people here, not just my buddy Larry, but my buddy Hal. Hal and the developer of this product, Alan North, Larry's brother, have been friends since you guys were 6 years old.
We were 6 years old.
Yeah.
My mom and Larry and Alan's mom were the first friends when they moved to Dallas and worked for a doctor you've spoken of a lot, Dr. Weekly.
Dr.
And that's
David
how the family dynamic has come together, that we
And
all three know each
he's
other.
more of a brother than a family friend.
Absolutely.
This is one of the people, when the company began going like this, Alan brought in his best friend. He knew the way he handled phones, what a kind man he was, and he is now one of the many phone people. But what do you hear? I mean, it's got to be amazing.
It's very amazing, very amazing. And if you're doing this for a medical reason, make sure to talk with your doctor. It's a great product. They're going to help you out. One lady's husband, her husband was on a CPAP machine. Now he's off of the CPAP machine, and he's off of all of his blood pressure medications as well. It's helped with brain clarity. Their blood sugar. It's just an amazing product. And if you're doing it for weight loss like I did, I lost over 40 pounds on KetoMed. If you're doing it for weight loss, it's the perfect product.
Well, also too, how my own brother who created the product is a testimonial of his own product, because he was inspired to not only create a product initially for medical purposes. I hope that's okay to say. He knew that cancer patients struggled with putting weight on, and there had been a lot of studies with ketogenic diets and the benefits to cancer patients, and it really started with people that had seizures and epilepsy. But it morphed into something much bigger than that, and so he's a testimonial, and there's lots of stories that I've heard as well too that are really wonderful.
You guys you know this as well as I do. What's on the label and what's in that product, might be two completely different things. So quality, Hal, that's where I remember Alan sitting down with you. He was concerned about the quality. The label is accurate. When you say keto, it's like saying natural. Anybody can put a keto label on.
It is. It's like products used to be low fat.
Yep.
And one of the things that's helped me is I had a heart transplant too.
Yes.
I actually flatlined at one time for 90 seconds.
How long ago was that?
That was about 15 years ago that I flatlined. And about a decade ago, I had a heart transplant and actually gained a lot of weight since then. And my health was starting to go the other direction until KetoMed.
And God bless you, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you're here.
He's been through so much. It's just absolutely amazing. And look at Alan had a weight problem. This product helped him tremendously.
Well, Doug, I don't mean to. Our whole family has had weight problems. Really? Our mother was one of the founding members of Overeaters Anonymous. I mean, we saw the struggles that people that have weight control issues go through, and people can be mean and cruel and say mean things. And genetically, our whole family was predisposed to having weight issues. That's how I got into the business in the first place. So Alan, in a sense, grew up in the business because I opened my own gym in my 20s, and he was a teenager working in the gym. So he was passionate about health and wellness at a really early age.
The Kaufman diet has proven to help people lose a lot of weight, right?
Yes.
What makes bread rise? That yeast. Could that yeast be in your body? And when Alan and Hal and you guys, Larry, were putting this together, that became the focus of Alan. I want this to be Kaufman 1 friendly.
Yeah, and I had zero to do with the formulation because I didn't think it could be done, to tell you the truth, and I was running my own business, but I was supportive. And my other brother was so supportive that he was an investor in it, because not because my other brother believed that it could be done. We believed that Alan, if it could be done, Alan would do it. He would make it happen, and he has. And this now we're going into several years of development now, and it's really nice to see people that benefit. And then Hal not only works with my brother, but he talks to a lot of the customers directly, because they may have a question or two, and all the questions and emails get answered.
Hal, quickly, in 15 seconds, who needs this product?
Anybody who wants to be healthier. Anybody who wants
So it's not just weight.
It's not just weight at all. It's blood sugar. It's a myriad of things. It's antifungal, highly antifungal, antimicrobial. It helps with brain clarity. Before I started using Keto Med, I was like going in the room like, why am I here? I'm not doing that anymore.
And what I want people to understand is you don't even take my word for it or Hal's or even our expert Doug Kaufman's word. Just do it yourself. Give it a try. You don't have anything to lose but possibly losing weight and becoming healthier, and more importantly now, building up your immune system. And I will tell you this, it's one of the products. Do you know that there's almost a 0 return rate? And there's and the repeat orders are off the charts. So if you want to just do one thing good for yourself today, try Keto Med.
Imagine a diet that is not only starving fungus, but has antifungal properties to it as well. Welcome to the world of Keto Med. You guys are awesome. It's so great for all three of us.
Good to see you guys.
Thank
I love
you
it.
for coming.
Very surreal.
Good to make a difference.